Your mind is what determines the outcome of your life. Where you are is as a result of your mindset. The thing is, we try to change everything external. We try to confront all our external problems. What we do not understand is that our external problem came as a result of our internal state. Yeah. So when a man begins to gain wisdom, he throws himself in the business of mental transformation because he knows that the world is going to yield to him to the degree he transformed his mind. This message has been echoed by philosophers, sages, and wise men of old. The man of wisdom, Solomon, said, "Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it is the fullness of life." See, if I want to know how you think, I just need to look around you. The things you attract, the things around you is a product of your belief system or a product of your belief system yesterday. Because there are some times your mindset has changed, but the external world hasn't changed. But whenever you see a man, wherever he is, the circumstance around him is a product of either his mindset or his former belief system. Now, if where he is a product of his former belief system, sooner or later, that his situation will change to match his belief system. Wherever you are now is as a result of your thoughts, your words 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Now, where you are going to be tomorrow is what you are thinking today, your belief system today. Now, men knowing all this and yet they do not pay attention to go into the studio of their mind to find out what is going on here. Whenever you say this thing, it is very easy for a man to say, "Are you trying to say that I thought failure for myself?" Have you been in a situation where you don't want something to happen, but you fear that it will happen? You don't want it to happen. Happy that your fear that it will happen is a state or is a negative state of mind. We all have been in that situation. We don't want this to happen, but yet we fear that it will happen. And it will happen. Because even though you don't want it, your mind believes it will. So that is the paradox you must understand. Because when people hear this wisdom, it challenges their intelligence, and people don't want to. It is very difficult for a man to agree that he is foolish. It is very difficult for a man to agree that he is the cause of his problem. Can I tell you, the beginning of wisdom is admitting these things. The beginning of wisdom is admitting that I don't know enough. The beginning of wisdom is taking responsibility that I am responsible for everything that comes to my life. Jesus understood this thing, that nothing nothing can come to him except that which is entertaining the man. They say no man can come to me except the Father draw him. That is the spirit within. And the spirit within does business with your mindset, your mind. I, the Lord, I try the heart, and I give to all man as he has proposed. The Spirit of God within you is constantly trying your heart to make sure that that which you have proposed in your heart becomes your reality, which means your belief system, your view of the world becomes your reality. Why not focus on changing that view? Why not focus on changing that belief system? Many change their clothes, they change everything, but they don't change their mind. Change your mind, you change your life. Change your mind, you change your life. Change your mind and you change your life. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. How do men grow from becoming a nobody into a great man? Whenever you hear stories of greatness, at some point in the junction, you will see opportunities coming to spring up. Those opportunities were orchestrated by the gods to make sure that he is a product of his mindset. So you may be in your dungeon, you may be even locked up in the prison, you may be in a situation where you can't come out. Your body cannot come out, but your mind can live through imagination, through unwavering faith, through focus, through belief. Whichever route you want to drive it, live. When you begin to understand these things, you know that your destiny is not in any man's hand. You can see yourself wherever you want to see yourself and hold it with unwavering faith until you become it. But you need skills like consistency, persistence, unwavering faith. When people say I'm going to learn a skill, they are always thinking about craft. Howbeit, there are skills that if you learn, it will change your life. One is patience, two is consistency, three is unwavering faith, four is the ability to focus on one thing. Once you learn these skills, they will change your life.